Hi, you guys. Oh, let me do this really fast. Hi, Irene. I hate that I even had to. I just realized that I feel like throwing up. I'm finishing getting ready because I said I was going to come on here earlier and I didn't. And I have to go get Jaden, but I think my son's going to go get him for me. And then go and pick up an order from Albertsons for me. Bro. Hold on, you guys. Let me go get me some orange juice. Nate. Nate. Are you going to get Junior? Jaden? Man, I'm having such a hard time drinking shit. My baby, I'm 30 weeks. So basically, baby could be here in what? 8 weeks? Or maybe full term. I don't know, but that's where I'm at. I am uncomfortable only because like I can't find anything to drink. Like if I drink a Coke, it doesn't taste good to me. Like it tastes flat. Like I don't know, it's weird. So I drink apple juice or orange juice, which I love orange juice, and it has to be like real orange juice. It can't be like Sunny D, because Sunny D is like very fake tasting, I guess. But now that I've been drinking a lot of orange juice, I guess I need to stick to apple juice. But now that I've been drinking orange juice, like I feel like it comes up. Yeah, I'm always 2 weeks early too. Yeah, I seen she had her baby. That's so cute. I seen that. I'm gonna do this really fast. I'm not gonna put any of this stuff on my face today because my face has been very like dry. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna put foundation on. And then I was tired this morning because I stayed up late and got up early with the kids. And Michael's not here. He's in El Paso. He's in El Paso. He said it's nice and hot out there. I would love to move to El Paso, you guys. Like, literally. I would love to move out there. If I could, I would. Amy, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. Hubby's birthday's this weekend. So I'm going to rub it in like this instead of my brush. And then use my... Dang, look at the difference when you use your fingers compared to a brush in the beauty blender. Because you know when you use a beauty blender, it absorbs majority of the product. But when you use a brush, same thing, but not as bad. But when you use your bare fingers, girl, it's like... And I put the same amount that I always put when I use like my brushes. Craziness. Yeah, he's in El Paso. I think he's already on his way back. He left at 6:30. They went to go he went to go pick up a semi. Hi Cindy. Wait. Did I see that right? I don't have, well, I have my contacts on, but I can't really see. Hi Danielle. See, like how the beauty blender sucks it all up right away? I would love to live in, even if I didn't live in El Paso, I would like to live in Las Cruces. Hubby would like to move to Texas at some point. I honestly don't mind it because, like, I don't mind wherever we live because in all reality, we've been in Rio Rancho for 5 years now. So I'm used to, like, not having family around because my family lives an hour away. So I don't think I would actually mind it. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference. Baby will be a surprise for you. I know. At this point, I might as well wait, but I feel bad because of people. I have a lot of people messaging me and asking me when I'm gonna do, let you guys know what baby is, because they want to send gifts. And I feel bad, but I feel bad. And I've been so tired during the day recently. And yesterday that we went to the store, me and Junior went walking to the mail to check the mail, right? And I went to go and see like how far I am. Because I'd just be going by weeks and not months. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm almost going to be freaking 8 months. What? What? Then it got real. It got real. Hi, Anna. It got real. I seen, that's what this is what I was saying last night, that everybody that I seen that was pregnant on social media, like that goes live and stuff, that I see sometimes, like that I see their stuff. Everybody they already had their babies. I think like out of everybody I watch, I'm the last one. Out of people I watch. Because Bird just had hers, right? This past week. She had a baby boy. I don't think I know anybody else. Bianca had her baby girl first, and then Elena, and then Bird. If you guys don't know who Bird is, it's Erica. Or Bird motherfucking Martinez. I love her. She's so hilarious. and now me. But I don't know any. Oh no, actually, before it's some YouTubers too and TikTok people, like I said, that I watch. Hi, Patty. Thank you for sharing. Thank you guys for sharing and liking the live and commenting and doing the emojis. I appreciate you guys doing that because that helps my page a lot. Besides that, I was telling the girls last night, because I went live last night, like at, what was it? I don't know, like 1 in the morning. I was telling them that I had a notification that I literally had over 4,000 comments hidden on my page. And I don't have like any restrictions. So when you see fake accounts like pop up and they're telling me fuck you or just being fucking weirdos, I don't have like any restrictions on my page like to hide comments, because you have the option of doing that. I don't have anything like that. That's the only reason why they go through. But I have my settings like that because I don't want to miss your guys' comments. But for whatever reason, it's still hiding your comments. It's so crazy to me that I had over almost 5,000 comments, you guys, that were hidden. And they're not even like nasty comments. There's like just people saying hi or watching the replay or just, conversating with me. And it hides your comments. It's strange. Yeah, that's what I said. I said first Bianca, then Elena, then some YouTubers that I watch. And the most recent one was Bird, Erica, that I watch. I'm trying to hurry because I'm getting nervous though. I feel like, this is baby number 5. I shouldn't be nervous, but it's still scary. Like, the process is scary. I'm really excited because I just, want to have a little baby here already. Where's my brush? So I'm excited for that. I just need to, this weekend I have to go finish getting all the stuff I need for the baby, because I have like all the main stuff, like the big, like the most expensive stuff, which is like the crib and the car seat and the stroller. I have some clothes, but I only have literally legit 1 box of diapers that which is a big one, right? From Sam's Club. What kind of diapers do you guys prefer for your babies? I've always used Pampers, because I remember a while back, I don't know if it was with Jaden or Junior, but I remember there was like a lot of videos going viral on social media and even the news that the Huggies brand, I don't know if it's the Wipies or the diapers, were known for having glass in it. So whenever you would change, like clean baby up or they had the diaper on, I think it might have been the Wipies, the kids would, their butts would get all scratched up because it had glass in it. Do you guys remember that? And I feel like Huggies have always been like they leak really easily. So I've always used Pamper brand. I don't know, but everybody has a difference, like a different preference. And of course, depending on your baby's skin too, right? Because a lot of babies are very, they have very delicate skin. My son's going to go pick up. Yeah, I love Pampers. I love them. I feel like they work really good. I never have like blowouts or anything like that. Like where it all freaking shoves out for the back or the sides. Never had that issue. And if with all my kids, you guys, they've all be like are very chubby. Like very like gorditos. Gorditos babies. They get really chunky. The first month of them being born. Huggies suck. We love Pampers. Yes. I feel like that too. I tried it one time. Hi, Julie. I tried them, like I said. And then when I seen that whole thing going viral about like the glass or whatever it was, that's kind of scary. And how about bottles? So I've never used like the Dr. Brown bottles. I mean, I just never did anything like that. But this time, I don't know why this time I really want to try glass ones, like glass bottles. Yeah, see, a lot of babies do break out with Huggies too. So what do you guys think about the bottles, glass bottles or regular bottles? I really don't care for the Dr. Brown or whatever ones. With Junior, I had to use special bottles with him, which were given to me through the hospital and his plastic surgeon doctor, because they don't sell them just at any store. Because Junior was born with the cleft palate. Till he had surgery, then he could drink out of a regular bottle. So yeah, that was a little tough. The glass Dr. Browns are a bomb. I didn't know they had the glass ones. I want to get glass ones, but I don't really, like I said, I've never used Dr. Brown ones. I've never really. I try to not make my kids be like all picky about certain things. I definitely used to hate giving them binkies. Hated it. And I don't know why people always want to give their kids binkies. Do you know how bad giving kids binkies and a bottle at a very late... Okay, giving a baby a bottle, normal, right? But it's the hardest thing to take away from a baby is a binky, which is a pacifier, if you don't know what a binky is, because they're so like used to it. It's like a comfort thing, right? A binky. But what some parents don't realize is like, because I'm gonna tell you why I know this for a fact. So people can say I'm talking out of my ass, but I promise you I know this for a fact. Binkies are really hard to have kids stop wanting them, and then the longer that they use binkies, the rubber to the binky ruins their teeth. So they could be like 2, 3, 4 years old with the binky still, or drinking out of a bottle, and that will ruin their teeth. I promise you on everything. You want to know how I know? My daughter didn't use binkies. I always try not to give my kids binkies for the same reason. But my daughter, since I wasn't with the fucking sperm donor piece of shit person, for a while there, I had no choice but to allow my daughter to go over there since she was little. And I was already, like, in my household, I had already took the bottle away from her. But they were giving her bottle at their house behind my back. And it ruined all her front teeth, like ruined it. Like it literally ruined it. And it was due to the rubber to the fucking bottles, which binkies do that too. Like it was bad, you guys. Like it wasn't like from candy or anything. They had to pull her teeth out due to the fucking rubber to the nipples. I felt so bad for my daughter because clearly she was missing her front teeth at a very young age because they were giving her the fucking bottle behind my back. And what could I do? Like I couldn't do shit about it because the courts, if the courts say they gotta go, then they gotta go to visit over there, and over there they didn't respect anything I said, so they ruined her teeth, which I mean, eventually, you know, her regular teeth came out and she was fine. But I felt so bad for her when she was like 4, 5, 6 years old and her teeth were still barely growing. I used to feel so bad because she couldn't eat corn. She couldn't eat certain things that she had to like bite on because she was missing all her front teeth. Pobrecita. And I guess the good thing is that it wasn't that noticeable for her because her top lip, what is it called when you can't even see your top teeth? Now that she got her braces, you could see her teeth now because they adjusted it for her. But you know how some people, when they talk, you can't even see their teeth. It doesn't even look like they have top teeth. It's just the bottom that you see. I don't know what that's called, but that's how Titi used to be till she got her braces. Now you can see top and bottom. But when she was little, that was her problem. Which kind of benefited her since she was missing her top teeth for the longest time. But it's due to the nipple. Fifi's. I've never tried Love's. Just Pampers. I've always used Pampers. The only thing I've tried is Huggies, like I said, till I seen that they're not good. I don't know now. I'm sure they updated it by now. But back then, there was like, it was on the news and everything, you guys. That I'm not sure, like I said, if it was the wipes or if it was the Pampers that had glass on them and it was cutting the baby's bottoms. But yeah, the nipple is so, hi Angela, the nipple's so bad for kids, like at a certain age. I think two or 3 over is when definitely shouldn't be having binkies or bottles. You switch them over to sippy cups. And if you're like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about, sis, this is baby number 5. Don't. And I've had my kids my whole life. Like, I have sole custody of my 2 oldest and my 3. Clearly, I'm with, you know, hubby. I got buck teeth from it. Really? From the binky? Love's is good. I've never tried it, Kristen, but I don't mind. I want to try it. That's what I'm asking you guys. I mean, it's going to be 7 years since I had a baby. Because somebody tried at the beginning when I shared my news that I was pregnant. People were, I had a few people that don't even know me in real life or know anything about me were like, another baby. It's been 7 years. Is there like a time limit where you're supposed to have kids so that way people don't say that? I mean, I know there's a lot of people that have kids back to back because they want their kids to grow together, which I think, honestly, I think that's better than having them so far apart, because Jaden's going to be 7 in March and then baby will be born and it's going to be a 7-year difference. And then Junior and Jaden, they're a 6-year difference. And Serenity and Junior are a 2-year difference. And then Nathaniel and Serenity are a 3-year difference. I'm sorry for asking, how is your baby? Oh, my baby's doing really good. The only thing is that baby for the longest time was sideways like this. And then this last appointment before that, so baby was sideways and then baby flipped. And then this Friday that just passed, baby's head is up here. Literally. Hold on, okay? Hold on, guys. Well, I mean, I did breastfeed all my kids except Junior, because Junior, I couldn't. It wasn't a choice. But I will be breastfeeding. I breastfeed till I can. I don't fucking force it. I go with the flow. If I produce milk, then I keep going with it. If I stop, then I stop. But I do try no matter what. But with Junior, I couldn't because he had a cleft palate. If you don't know what a cleft palate is basically when they are born with a hole in the roof of their mouth. So some kids get a cleft lip, and that's basically a cleft lip is when they have like the little cut on their lip like this, right? So after or some kids have like a actual hole on their lips. So Junior was really, really, really lucky because his, that's how you get the cleft lip is whenever it starts off with the cleft palate and then it spreads forward to the lip and it becomes the lip, right? And the palate. But with Junior, he was just the roof of his mouth that stopped there. So he doesn't have no defects on his lip or nothing. And when he was 4 or 5 months, I think it was 5 months, they did his surgery and they put a plastic palate on the roof of his mouth. So with him, I couldn't breastfeed. It was just not an option because he had to drink out of special bottles till he got his surgery. But I think breastfeeding is really amazing. It just creates like a special bond between you and your baby. But I go with the flow, you know. If baby takes it, baby takes it. If I produce it, I produce it. If I don't, I don't. And that's it. The only thing I don't look forward to is the whole raw nipple situation at the beginning. Jesus! The guys that are watching the live are like, wait, what? No, I haven't announced what baby is. Irene was saying I might as well just surprise you guys when the baby's born. The kids are excited. I mean, my oldest Nathaniel doesn't really say much. He's just like another baby. Like we already have a big family. We will officially be a family of 8 now. With my stepson, there's 8 of us now. I always said I wanted 5 kids. I mean, even if I have one more, I wouldn't mind it. But I know they are. Jaden is really excited. Anna, no, and there's only 2 of them, and they're a piece of shit sperm donors. They don't exist in our world. Because somebody was, you know how people like to talk and make up stories? They're saying that I have 5 baby daddies. How, like, damn, you're that slow? How does somebody have 5 baby daddies when they don't even have 5 kids? No. I have 2 sperm donors and 1, not a baby daddy, but the father of my children. My 2 oldest, they have different sperm donors. But I was in long-term relationships. It's not like I was jumping from DICK to DICK. I never did that. Ever. My first relationship, I was with my oldest son. I was with him for 9 years. 9 years. With my daughter, I was with that piece of shit for 6 years. And now with my husband, I've been with him going on 14 years. And we have 3 kids together. So, yeah. I got 5 kids and a grandbaby. I'm going to be 40. Oh, wow. How does it feel to be a grandma? I think when I have my grandbabies, it's going to be over for me. I'll always have kids around. That's how I feel, at least. Like, I want my grandbabies to always be here. Put my shirt. Oh, he wants another one? You still can. You know that, because I watch, like I said, Bird Erica, and she just had her baby. Um, and she was saying, like, because, I don't know why people, like, it's always the people that are in their 20s that like to talk shit about anybody that's in their 30s. They claim it's old. And I'm just like, how is being in your 30s old? I mean, there's people that live up to 90, 100, and 30s old. First of all, you're right behind us. You're in your 20s, bro. You're not going to be 20 forever. But Bird was saying that because people make comments that, oh, you're too old to have a kid. If you're already in your late 30s, 40s, you're too old. But she was saying that her mom got pregnant at a very, like, an older age. So you could still have babies. Yes, you're right. We want just a healthy baby. That's all that matters. Grandbabies are the best. I bet. Yes, Nikki, because they've been in their life for 14 years. That's their dad. Aw, Kristen, girl. Hi, Shannon. I'm excited for grandbabies. If I didn't, my plan, like, I've never been on birth control since I've been with Michael. Never been on birth control. Never. And my plan has always been, like, just go with the flow. If I get pregnant, I get pregnant. And that's it. After I had Jaden, because with Jaden, I didn't even know I was pregnant because I have thyroid problems. I got diagnosed with thyroid when I was pregnant with Junior. So the symptoms with your thyroid is like very tired, very sleepy. You either lose or you gain weight depending which one you have, right? But I had been, when Michael first got out of prison, this is like the only time that I had been on birth control, and I got the depot shot. But it sucked because me being on the depot shot, those 3 months, I was literally on my period for 3 months straight, like straight. So after that, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to get on the depot no more. I'm just going to get on regular birth control because he had just got out of prison. But then I didn't get on anything. So I found out I was pregnant when I was almost 4 months. But I didn't think nothing of it because the symptoms that I had were so like the same as being pregnant. I mean, thyroid. So I didn't know that I was pregnant at all. And me not getting my period for those 4 months wasn't really like a big shock to me, because to me, I thought, well, I was on my period for 3 months straight, so maybe I'm not getting my period because my body's, like, my cycle is trying to get back to normal since I was on my period for such a long time. So I didn't think anything of it till I went and I told my doctor, like, hey, I haven't started my period, and they're like, oh, let's do a test. And if you're from Santa Fe, normally the doctors, I don't know about where you live, but the doctors, if you do a pregnancy test and they walk in that room with a brown little paper bag, you're having a baby. I promise you. You're having a baby. Because they put the prenatal pills in there for you. And yep. That's what happened. And I was like, oh my God. I was in shock, you guys, because I was already 4 months. I was about to be 4 months. Shannon, you're so sweet. Thank you. Half of the time I don't even want to get ready, to be honest. But the first 3 months of this pregnancy, I was so sick. I couldn't eat. Nothing. Like, I was really going through it. And I didn't get ready forever. Yeah, I mean, I feel like in my next life, or if I could talk to future me, or if I could give anybody advice as for a man and a female, I honestly feel like do not have any kids till after you're 25. If you can wait till you're like 27, something like that, but you also don't want to wait too later on either. But I feel like having kids after 25 is a pretty good age to start. Plus, your mentality, like you have more patience and yeah. But I think you're right. In your 30s is when your life really does start. Like, and plus, you actually think like a grown up. When you're in your 20s, you're fucking still acting childish and doing dumb shit. I mean, even in your 30s, people still be acting childish and don't have their shit together, but everybody's different. I mean, I grew up at a very young age. I moved out of my house when I was 16 and had my own apartment at 16. So I grew up at a very young age. I've always been very independent. That's one thing I can tell every female is be independent. Don't depend on men, bro, because I love my husband so much. Like, I love Michael so much, but I am like, me and him are a team. Like, last time that we went live, when we went to go, he was working on his dump trucks. And I had somebody ask me, who makes more money, me or him? And I'm just, first of all, to ask somebody a question like that is kind of like who goes on top and who goes on bottom kind of question. Because who would ever ask that? Like, that's one thing you don't ask someone you don't know. Even if you do know them, would you be comfortable asking your best friend or your cousin and her husband, like, hey, who makes more money? I'm 62 and I still act stupid. But don't you think though, like I could honestly say out of all my kids, when I had Jaden, my 6-year-old, I could honestly say I had like more patience with him. Like if he broke something or spilled something, I wouldn't like, oh my God, like you know what I mean? You have more patience when you're older than when you're younger. When you're younger, it's like, especially if you're going through fucked up breakups and you're dealing with toxic relationships and you have kids and then you finally leave the piece of shit and you want to go out and have fun and it's like you're like, I need to find a babysitter. I want to go out and I want to live life and then but you have kids. That's when it makes it hard. And sadly there's some parents that really ain't parents. They'll just dump their kids and never come back. It's sad to say, but there is a lot of women that will chase dick over their kids or drugs. I think nowadays it's mainly drugs. So I truly feel like wait till you're after 25. Definitely, I had my oldest is 17. He's gonna be 18 next month, which is a fucking trip. Well, not next month, in April. Um, and when I turned 21, he was 2 months old. And that kind of sucked because I mean, for when you're 21, you want to go out and experience and have fun. And I didn't. Like till this day, I've never bar hopped. We went to Vegas. Me and hubby went to Vegas a few years ago, and that was the first time we've ever went to like clubs and stuff. I mean, we got married in Vegas last year. That was fun, but we got married in Vegas last year in May for our 13-year anniversary. And we went out the first 2 days we went out. And then I didn't want to drink no more because one hangover for me is like a whole day hangover because I don't really drink. So when I turned 21 when my son was born, like, yeah, I wanted to go out and have fun. But at the same time, it's like I had been drinking since I was 12, 13 years old. What's the difference between drinking at a house party and at a club? I've been to one real concert my whole life. I had never been to one, and hubby took me to a 90s R&B one because we live right across the street from the convention center. I had so much fun. I don't really like to drink. I used to be a big old freaking pothead when I was younger. And no, bro, like I can't. I remember when me and hubby first moved over here to when we bought this house. And I tried, hubby made brownies, like brownies with pot in it. And I was so paranoid, bro. I was hiding in the laundry room. I will never, ever do that again. I was hiding in the laundry room. And it was like, like whenever, I don't know if anybody's ever, smoked. But the paranoid stage, that was me. And I just remember like going and hiding in the laundry room, holding clothes, trying to stay away from my kids. And then Michael goes in there and I'm just like, dude, get away from me. And because he was in there, all the kids were going in there and I'm just like, fuck, dude. Never again. Never again. But I used to be like a big ol' stoner. Me and my homegirl, that was my homegirl, we would always be smoking blunts. Like blunts and blunts and blunts. But no, bro. And it's funny because like when he made the brownies, he's like, just take a little piece, right? And I was like, this shit's weak. This shit's weak. Give me more. Plus, brownies are good regardless. I mean, it didn't even taste like it. So I ate a grip and then it creeped up and I was like, oh my God. Dude, literally hiding in the, I put that on everything. I was hiding in the laundry room. Yeah. Hiding. She was hiding. I got all my drinks out of my... I don't drink anymore either. That's good though. That's good. I mean, when I was younger, I used to drink all the time. I even have, like, till this day, you guys, I still, like, in the garage, I have a box with a bunch of old stuff from when I was younger. And I have a collection of the Crown Royal baggies. Collection like no other. I still have them. Thank you for the stars, Shannon. Yeah, drinking causes a lot of problems. So when me and hubby went to Vegas, well, before last year, before we got married, we went to Vegas, right? For his birthday, actually, hubby's birthday is, on the 9th. On Sunday is hubby's birthday of February. So a few years ago when we moved out here to Rio Rancho, for his birthday, I took us to Vegas. So we went, right? But it was so hilarious because, like, we don't really drink or do it. Like, when I first met hubby, I met him at the club. Like, that's how I met him. At a club. And then we used to drink all the time. Like, I would force myself to drink just to be around him, to be, like, the cool girl. Like, I'll be honest. And I used to go to work, dude. Like, I used to literally party with him Friday and Saturday at the club. We would go, it would be Thursday. Thursday they had like salsa night, so we really didn't go out that day. But Friday and Saturday we would go to the club. And then on Sundays, his cousin and all the boys and stuff, we would go to the movies, right? But I worked at Bank of America, so on Saturdays I had to work. Bro, I would go so hungover. Like, I remember there was a few times that my supervisor would be like, you gotta go work at the drive-thru because you still smell like alcohol. I was like, ugh. But anyways, dude, we went to Vegas, right? And when we were in Vegas, we were drinking. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like depending on the music and the mood you're in before you start drinking, that's going to determine your outcome of you consuming alcohol. So like if you are in your feelings and you're depressed and sad and you start drinking, most likely you're going to be crying during the whole situation. If you're angry, you're most likely going to want to fight everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? Or if you're like me, like depending on the music that's playing, that's the mood I'm in. Like, but You know when I'm drunk, like you know when I'm drunk. If you know me personally, you'll know when I'm drunk when I start playing corridos. Like if you put on Ramon Ayala or like some true paisa shit, like corridos, I'm fucking shit faced drunk. That's how you know. But anyways, we were in Vegas and it was just me and him, so it kind of wasn't like I feel like it's not that fun when you're just by yourself because it's just you two, but we still tried to make the best of it. But we were drinking, we bought some alcohol, we were drinking on the strip or whatever, and then I wanted to go to the club. But we couldn't, like, I didn't know where to go. I'd never been there, and hubby didn't know where to go, or he was playing the part that he didn't know where to go. So then we went to the Coyote Ugly Club. Bro, I was so mad. Like, why would I set myself up for failure? Like, to go to the Coyote Club where there's a bunch of beautiful women dancing on the top of the fucking bar, and then they have games, and I'm just sitting there looking at him like, why are these girls looking at you? And yeah, it turned out to like, let's fucking go. I was so pissed off. I even wanted to fly back home. Following day, we're like, no clubs. But I feel like it just depends a lot on what you're feeling, like music-wise or your mood. Because, girl, one time I freaking got so drunk that I blacked out, and I don't even know why, but I beat the shit out of this girl for no reason, like literally no reason. I felt so bad the next day. I literally went to apologize to her, and then it turned out, it like literally flipped into like real beef because she was all lying, saying that I beat her up with the rock and all this shit, and that she had to call the ambulance, and I don't even know why I did that to her, you guys. But I honestly like blacked out. I had been drinking peppermint schnapps, and if you know, that shit creeps up. Like, you don't feel it at first, and you'll pound and pound, and then it creeps up. And that's what happened to me. And my friend said that I kept telling that the girl was like, hey, what's up, where's the party at? And no, this is when I first met hubby, and that I was like, what, you want to fight? Like, just random. And then I did some fucked up shit to her. Basically, I beat the shit out of her, and then, yeah. Then it became real beef because then they started lying and saying that I had beat her up with the rock and all kinds of shit. Dude, after I apologized to her, because I truly felt bad that I even did that because of how drunk I was. So, that's why I'm telling you, alcohol is very dangerous. But if you guys know my story, I never really... Once I turned 18, 19, I kind of didn't really care too much for drinking because I got addicted to downers. So I would rather pop pills any day over alcohol years ago. Like now, I don't even like to take Advil because I feel like I just don't. I can't. Yeah, peppermint schnapps sneaks up big time. I like, and so does, what is that other one? The cinnamon one? I forgot what it's called. The cinnamon, sorry you guys, I almost ended the live. The cinnamon alcohol, that one too. I used to like to drink those two because you don't need no chasers because it tastes like peppermint. And the other one, what is it? Fireball. Those. I used to like those because it wouldn't. I can't find my little. It's not in there, I guess. Because you don't need chasers, but it creeps up big time. Yes, Fireball. They dangerous. Dude, after I fought that girl, I lost a shoe. I had just bought me a pair of Jordans. I literally woke up super hungover with the fucking black eye. And the only reason why I got a black eye was because my friend said that after I did what I did to this girl, Like, I just randomly just stopped hitting her. Like, I just stopped hitting her and just stood there. And that's when the girl got on me and gave me a good one in the fucking face. And then I woke up missing a fucking shoe. Somebody stole my freaking memory card out of my freaking phone. It was a mess the next day, man. I was so hurt. But I tried being, you know, a bigger like doing the right thing and apologizing to her. But then, you know, people like to lie and shit. Like, girl, I did not hit you with no rock. That was my fucking fist. But this was a long time ago, you guys. I don't do activities like that no more. I don't do nothing. I live a normal life. A normal, boring little life. And I don't mind it. I really don't. Like, whenever we would go to the car club meetings for hubby's car club, we would go, or like they would have a Christmas party or a banquet or whatever for that's probably the last times that we drank before Vegas were at the banquet for the car club. But like, I would just want to go home. Like, I'd rather be home with my kids or watching movies or watching true crime shit. I'd rather be home than to be out and about. That's why I think, like, when I was younger, I kind of, like, overdid it with the drinking and stuff. So I outplayed it, and now it's like, man. Hi, Josie. What is that? What is it? Permafrost? What's that? Oh, Shannon, that's amazing. I have not done any downers since 2016 or 2015. I have not. I've been clean since then. I decided I had to change my ways a year before Michael got out of prison. I decided I needed to get clean because, and you know, one thing about me, you guys, like, you know, there's a lot of people that sadly, like, they let drugs overcome their life so bad that they just don't care about their kids anymore, right? Because they're chasing their next fix. But my thing is, you guys, I mean, you could say I'm a bad parent or whatever the fuck you want about me, but I always had my kids no matter what. And you could ask anybody that. I always had my kids. I did downers or whatever, but I always had my kids, and I always had a house. I always, you know, I lived by myself. I had a roof over my head for my children, and I did downers, but I still took care of my shit. Like, so I don't understand how some people can't do that. Like, but I'm so glad I'm not like that no more, because, dude, like, I honestly feel like if I would have continued doing downers when hubby got out of prison, most likely I would have dragged Michael down with me, or he would have went back to prison for violations, because when Michael got out of prison, he was on parole for 5 years. And not state, like federal. So it was like, if he would have did any dirties like this, he would have went back to prison. Or better yet, you know, I would have lost my kids. I would probably be dead, to be honest. I used to take 17 to 20 Lortabs a day. And that's Lortabs. Now, if we went into like blues or anything like that. Dude, a hubby used to do more than 20 30s a day. I don't know how the hell he did not flatline. And when I first met hubby, I was still doing, you know, downers. And Michael had already been clean. Well, he was kicking, so he was had been sober for 3 months already when I met him. And since I was like so like in love with him, like literally like love at first sight situation, he was the reason why I had decided to quit and change my ways, was because his cousin would always tell me, if you don't stop doing pills, he's not going to date you because he's trying to get clean himself and you're just going to make him be tempted. So that was like one of the main reasons why I quit. But then when he went to prison and I found, I realized he was going to be gone for 5 years, that's when I went to the dark side like no other. Like really dark side. Wait, what is going on, sir? Can you stop with all them emojis? It's a whiskey too. Oh, okay. I got addicted to Vicodin after surgery. Oh my gosh. Isn't it crazy that a lot of people, like I never got addicted like that. It was more like hanging out with my friends that would get them and they're like, here, try it. And then it becomes an addiction like that. But isn't it sad that in a lot of cases, there is a lot of people that get addicted to opiates due to doctors prescribing them to them? That's like the hardest. Me too for years. You're like me. When I was younger, you couldn't keep me home. Now I prefer being home. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, I literally didn't want to drink the day before we got married in Vegas because I didn't think I was going to be able to get up and, get ready and do my makeup or even show up. And the whole plan was for us to get married on our anniversary. So it's like, I'm not going to miss it. I don't care. Like, we're going to stay in. Hi, Nina. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Josie. I'm trying to read some of the, because they got kind of flooded with all the emojis. This sir commented. Hi, Ash. Hi, Lavanda. Hi, Jackie. Hey, girly. Hi, Maxine. This is a setting spray. It's that Charlotte something. I don't know what it's called. But that's what it looks like. Oh my God, Jackie. You know what's crazy is when I was younger, one of my friends that lived in the same neighborhood as me, we went to school together. Some guy. I remember whenever we would, because we used to ditch school or whatever, and we would always be on a mission taking him to fill prescriptions because his mom would force him to go to the mom was addicted to pills and she would have him go to the doctor and pretend like he was sick and shit so he could get pills and give them to her. How sad is that? I felt so bad for him. And even back then, because I was way younger, never realized like how bad it was. Never realized it till I got sucked into it myself. But now, like the stuff that the kids be doing nowadays is insane, man. Oh, I don't know where my little... congratulations. She's due in May. Wait, May next year, right? Not this May or this May? A lot of you guys were asking the app that I did for the tracking to get pregnant. I sent it to them. I'm just curious if they got pregnant because I'm like, hey, did you get pregnant, girl? Because with this baby, I did a tracker thing. Because I was either have a baby or get a puppy. Because I really wanted a baby. And I did this app thing that tracks everything for you. First try, girl. First try. And I got pregnant. Like, it's so crazy because, like, I literally going based off of that tracking thing. Literally, that's how they determined my due date, and it's on point. Like, that's how good that tracker thing is. Yeah, everything that's going on now in this world is insane, man. Like, I feel like nobody... I mean, I know that doing you know what is bad. But at least back then you weren't worried, like, is this real or not? Because, like, the blues, Like, I don't even smoke cigarettes no more. I haven't smoked cigarettes since my first surgery. When I got my first BBL, I had to quit smoking cigarettes because if not, they won't do surgery. And I haven't smoked since then, and I'm so thankful. Because smoking cigarettes, it's hard to quit too. And I only used to smoke cigarettes because when I used to do downers, you know. So I'm basically high off of life. High off of life. And I don't mind it. Or you know what? I'm gonna put some, like, I have a nude pencil, like a eye pencil. It's a nude one. Instead of using white, I like to use the nude one, and I put it on my waterline. Because then it doesn't look too much. Hi, Paula. But if you're going through it, you guys, and let me tell you, if you are doing, you know, DRUGSs right now, or you know someone that's, you know, on, I say the dark side because it is the dark side. You can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped, and I don't care if you accept it, you don't accept it, but you need to accept it. And that goes from drinking to doing DRUGS to any situation, being in a toxic relationship. You cannot help someone that don't want to be helped. You just can't. You could tell them, oh, I'll send you to rehab, I'll pay for it, blah, blah, blah. But if they're not ready, they're going to go but come out and do the same shit. When somebody is ready, they're going to do it on their own. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to finally be like, okay, fuck this. I'm done. And sadly, some people hit rock bottom when it's too late and they're not breathing no more, you know? That's the sad part of it. But just because you have a family member or you know somebody that is going through, you know, doing DRUGS, whatever, don't think you know what they're going through, because you don't. You will never know how it feels to be sick unless you go through it. Till then, just because you know people or you've seen it, you'll never understand because you've never been through it. You just will never understand. So sometimes the only thing you can do is be there and be supportive, and that's it. Just like a toxic relationship. You can't tell somebody, you could tell somebody like, oh, you need to leave them, they're not good for you. You don't need to tell them that, because guess what? They know. When you're in a toxic relationship, that person knows. They both know. But you can't help someone that don't want to be helped, because they're going to leave when they're ready. And sadly, like I said, it takes something really bad to happen for them to finally open their eyes and want to leave. Sometimes it's a little too late and bad things really happen, but some people do get to leave and survive and move on with life, and that's it. I've been with Michael, like I said, we're going to be together for 14 years, you guys. And in 14 years, he has never called me a slut, a whore, ugly, a bitch. He's never called me anything besides Chris, Crystal, or babe, and now wife. That's what love's supposed to be, at least in my eyes. You should not be disrespected by somebody. But sometimes love is very blind, and it sucks. And I could vouch for that. Like, I promise you, love is very blind. I was blind for 15 years of my life, wasted on 2 pieces of shit. And in those situations, it was like, I didn't even have an actual boyfriend. I had children, because I fucking did everything. We lived in my apartment, my house. Is that like a regular hair in there? I think it is with the glue. But again, if you have a family member that's going through it, or a friend, stop telling them to leave them. Just be supportive, because sometimes that's all when you're going through it, that's all we need. Or that's all I used to need. I used to feel bad. Like, after a while, I never even wanted to tell, like, I didn't even want to tell my friends that I was fighting with these fucking assholes, because I felt like they're going to tell me the same shit to leave them, and then I'm not. So I never used to tell my mom, ever told my mom my drama with these people either, because for what? If you're going to stay with them, I'm not going to stress out my mom. And now that's not a problem. It hasn't been for years. I mean, even my mom, when Michael went to prison, my mom was very supportive of my relationship. She loves Michael so much. That lady be taking his side over me. Like, my mom loves him. My other situations weren't even allowed in the house. Anna, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I first met Michael, I just knew he was the one. Like, I just knew it. I knew it. So everything happens for a reason. I met him in May, and then in August, 3 months later, he got in trouble. He went to jail. He was on pretrial. I still stayed with him. He was on pretrial for a year. In that year, I got pregnant with my son. And to me, that was like, everything happens for a reason. I stayed with him. I guess I was in denial that he was going to go to prison. And then a year later, my son was born. And 2 weeks after my son was born, 2 weeks, when Junior turned 2 weeks, Michael had to turn himself in and do 5 years. And I waited for him because I just knew he was the one. I mean, I had never been with the man that didn't call me every other name in the book, you know, or cheated on me and all this shit. Like, yeah, he was on house arrest, and who knows, maybe if he wasn't, he would have cheated or something. I don't know, but I just knew he was the one. Like, I just knew it. So I waited for 5 years. I used to go visit him every other weekend in prison. That's why I say my son, Junior's my prison baby. Because Junior basically got raised in prison. And I know some people might think like, oh, that's horrible. Like, what kind of mother takes their kid to prison to visit their father? Me? Because I want my son to know who his dad is. And if I can do everything in my power to make sure my son has a bond with his dad instead of him not knowing him and lying and saying, oh, your dad's at work. And then later on in life, they find out the truth that he was in prison. No. My son learned how to sit up, crawl, walk, potty train, eat solid foods in prison. I'm hot. Hi, Annette. Does my voice sound all scratchy? I feel like it does. But I guess, like, look at waiting for him. Now we're going to have 3 kids together, and in May it'll be 14 years. And I can proudly say he's never cheated on me. I've never cheated on him. And he's never disrespected me in any way or put hands on me or anything. I love that man. Even though everybody said he cheated on me. Everybody said he cheated on me because I didn't go live for 3 months. But in all reality, I was just baking a baby. That's crazy, right? That people would go and make stories up like that. Like, just from like not even making a post. Just from not going live, I had people saying in the comments when I finally did post anything was due to people commenting on old videos saying that I wasn't live because my marriage didn't last even 6 months because my man was cheating on me, you know, like, no, girl, I'm just throwing up everywhere. I'm not being cheated on. No, I don't, but I feel like I might, Junior was sick this weekend, and then Jaden had a sore throat on Sunday night, so I'm just kind of scared that I'm gonna get sick. And I don't want to get sick because, you know, there's not really much I can take being pregnant. My son hasn't even called me. He has to go pick up my order from Albertsons. Bro, I cannot believe that I'm going to have an 18-year-old son. My son will be graduating next year from high school. It kind of like, real talk, makes me sad. I feel sad. Oh, he's there. Hold on, you guys, because I got to send him a screenshot. Hold on. Of the order. Hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry. I got to change my clothes. I really feel like I have so much pressure. It's not even funny. Like, literally, I feel que me voy a mear 24/7. And ever since the whole situation with the Dove deodorant, oh my God, bro. My freaking underarms. I never, ever, ever had dark underarms. I mean, ever, ever, ever. And the little stain that I got from it. Enchanted. Oh my God, he went to the wrong one. Sir went to the wrong one. Anybody have any suggestions on what I can use? So I've never had any like dark under my underarms ever. Never, bro. And then I started using the Dove spray deodorant. And I know that's what did it. Like, I know for a fact that's what did it because the way it's up here, like a round circle, and it's from like when you put on your shirt and then you just stick your hand in there and you spray. So it gets all over, right? That's how it looks. So I know for a fact that it's from that. And now I stopped using it. I've been using hubby's deodorant. But I can't get that stain off. I don't know what to do because it looks horrible. I have this, which is some soap. I haven't tried it. I need to try it. But that Dove deodorant effed me up big time. I think the comments are gonna freeze now, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put my hair halfway up because I'm gonna go make dinner. And it's hotter than shit. I don't know what time Michael's gonna come home because he's in El Paso. Oh, he's on his way now. He just texted. His ears are probably ringing, huh? Like, does a girl be talking? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off because I need to see if my son went for the order. He said he went to the wrong Albertsons. So I think, I don't know if hubby's, he's probably not watching, right? I doubt it. But I'm gonna prank him. And I'm gonna prank my kids. Like next week or something. And pretend like my water broke. Just playing. Imagine I jinxed myself. I'm delivering this baby on live. So you guys better be ready. Baby is gonna be delivered on live. How do you guys feel about that? My son's all Junior's listening. Baby's gonna be delivered on live. But JJ fully out and everything. Fuck it. We're gonna do a whole, what is it? Krishana. Is that how you say her name? When she had Blueface's baby. And she did it on live, bro. Hell no. I didn't even put my freaking surgeries on live, much less give birth to a baby on live. Ni lo mande Dios. No. Sorry, you guys. Your comments are donezo. I cannot see any of your comments now. And I don't have my... Did you tell Dad about the phone? Are you serious? So this whole time you just been playing the part? No, because I could hear the phone. Let's see. I want to see if it's working. Never mind. Never mind. Normally I can read your comments from my tablet, but my tablet's dead. So I apologize, you guys. If you're talking to me, I'm sorry. If you're pushing the emoji buttons, like the reactions, pues tampoco, amiga, because I cannot see them. I don't know why it always does that. I actually wanted to go with hubby to El Paso today, but I don't think I can handle sitting for freaking 10 hours back and forth in one day. Sorry, I'm being a chismosa. Even swiping to the left and to the right doesn't work no more, you guys. Maybe because I left the live and came back. Probably, What did Dad say? What did Dad say?
Okay.
Okay, what?
He asked me how school was.
Okay, what though? To keep it?
No, I told him that.
Oh, you have to give it up?
Yeah.
Pick that up for me.
I only have a page of things, and it's like this much.
Okay, well, when you're done with that, you can have it back till Dad gets home.
Can I do it in a little bit?
You have an hour.
I was gonna watch the TV.
Well, that's fine, but then you have an hour.
You can have it back. Can I get some apples with the caramel?
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I need to call my son because I don't know where he went to go get my... I placed an order on Albertsons, like online, just to pick it up. And he said, I guess I went to the wrong one. Like, what? Which one did you go to? So I need to see where he's at. I'll probably see you guys, well, not you guys, but my supporter girlies that are on my monthly subscription. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm trying to be more active on my page now because, to be honest with you, when I have baby, I don't think I'm going to be as active anymore because I'll be with the whole baby thing, and then my son, the kids start sports pretty soon too, so with practice and running around, and yeah, I doubt that I'm gonna have time to be on live anymore, so I'm gonna try to go live as much as I can now. That way later on when I don't see you guys, you know. The only problem is the comments don't ever work. So I'm not ignoring you guys. They just, like I said, yesterday I had a notification. You could ask Junior. I had a notification that I had almost 5,000 comments hidden by Facebook. And they weren't bad comments. They were just random comments. Like right now, I could do roll call. That's all I can do. Luis F. Miramontes is watching. Lina Hernandez is watching. Deborah Morales is watching. Cece is watching. Bree. Anna is watching. Lori. Westgate. Nola is watching. Erica is watching. Heather Jean is watching. Heather Dawn is watching. Diana Vasquez is watching. Marie is watching. La Chaparrita Chavez is watching. Gina Esperanza is watching. Marissa Monique is watching. Yolanda is watching. Andrea Monroy is watching. Giovanna Gomez is watching. Priscilla is watching. Vanessa Cavallo is watching. Cassie is watching. If you're creeping, girl, I can see that you're watching. I'm just saying because I could only do a roll call. I don't know what you guys are saying. Facebook don't want me to read your comments. I'm sorry. But if you guys are on my monthly subscription, I'll see you guys in a little bit. When my son gets back from bringing me my stuff from the grocery store, I'm going to go live on supporters. So if you guys want to join supporters, feel free. If not, I will see you guys on supporters, or I'll see you guys on live later on here too. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Where's the thing I was looking for? Where is it? And I will see you guys later on.